Failure on the track. Failure on the track.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Fix Your Crown podcast. This is Christmas Eve. So, since it's Christmas Eve, I know you're kind of busy, probably getting everything you need to get done. The show is going to be more of a light show. We're going to talk about Shantae. What are we talking about?
Lessons we are taking into 2024.
Yay! Yes. So I know a lot of things have happened this year, and with them happening, it's certain lessons we've learned. We're definitely taking them into next year. So whoever wants to get started first, let's do it.
Well, I'm Shantae. I'll start first, y'all. So when I made my New Year's resolution this year,
Mhm.
I had heard a phrase, and it was keep the attitude of gratitude, right?
Okay.
And that has helped me tremendously through this year.
Mhm.
And I feel like that's probably my main thing that I learned and that I'm carrying into next year. I've
Okay.
had some unfortunate things happen to my family and friends, and
Mm.
we all have
Yeah.
ebbs and flows, right? So one thing you can't deny is that things are going to happen.
Mhm.
But there is something to be grateful for in every situation, even though it doesn't seem like that at first. You can always find a silver lining.
That's right.
So if you maintain that attitude of gratitude, no matter what the circumstances, what has helped me is knowing that there's something on the other side of that, right? Whether it be a
Mm.
lesson, whether it be a blessing, it's
Yes.
always going to be something in keeping the attitude, because that changes your perception, and your
Mhm.
perception is your reality. So that's the
Right.
biggest thing for me this year. Have y'all ever had trouble with maintaining gratitude even when things feel a little bit dark or heavy? Has that been a problem for y'all as well before?
Yeah.
Yeah, it has. It
Yeah.
has. It has. And then at the end, while I'm going through it, this, that, and the third, yeah, it may be a voice that says, wait a minute, Nitra, but still out of this, you learn this. So it's
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
all right, I
Yep.
learned this from it. So yeah, I totally get that. I like that
Yeah.
one.
Yeah. It's always trying to find the positive in the negative. Yeah. That
Yeah.
happens to me quite often.
Yeah.
Because the positive sometimes seems a little further away because you're dealing with the negative, right? So
Hmm.
Right.
just give yourself a little bit of a reminder.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess I'll go next. Trust that small voice inside.
Mm-hmm.
If it's telling you, don't you carry your butt to that store right now, don't go to the store right now. It's just that
Yeah.
trust that voice. And then sometimes we second guess ourselves, and that voice is just right on it. And then at the end, you'll say, man, I should have just listened.
Yeah.
So mine is
Yes.
like trust that voice in the inside. That's
Yes.
definitely one I'm gonna take in.
Yeah. I'm gonna say, I guess it's not a lesson learned, but it's, I guess when certain situations happen, it sticks
Mhm.
out to you more so. But always trust a person at what they say, um, and accept a person for who they are.
Okay.
Like if they say, I'm not going to do this, I'm going to do that, trust what they say,
Mhm.
believe them at their word. And that's what I'm going to take in
Okay.
for the next year.
I would say, don't expect more from people than you're willing to give yourself.
Right.
That's a big one for me.
Okay.
Um, just making sure that what you expect, you're also willing to convey. Because some people
Hmm.
want people to do all of the heavy lifting, but they're not gonna do any, their stuff. So they expect it from other people. So that's a big one. A big one.
Yeah. Yeah.
That kind of ties into my other one I had for this year, was to be kind to myself. A lot of
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
times we
Mm.
give so much grace to other people, we give them the benefit of the doubt, but we beat ourselves up. We are our
Hmm.
own worst critic. We are our
Right.
own worst enemy sometimes. So
Damn.
that's a big one for me too this year. And it ties into what Kiara was saying, like, that same grace I'm extending to you, I gotta extend to myself,
Mm.
So
Yeah.
I think just be kind to yourself,
Yeah.
because the world ain't gonna always do it.
Come on
Right.
now. That's
No,
so
they're
true.
not.
So,
No, they're not.
And I want to say that kind of goes with my next one, because my next one was saying it's okay to say no. Like
Mm,
to
Yes.
keep your sanity, it's okay to say no.
yep.
And people will
right.
try to beat you up and make you feel guilty about it, but it's like, no, it's okay to say no.
Mhm,
Yeah.
mhm.
Yeah, it's been some things that have went on, and I'm like, man, why did I say that I would do that, knowing that I'm
Oh,
already stretching myself this far? Now I got to make myself do this too, when all I should have said from the beginning was like, no offense, but no, baby, I can't do it.
Yeah.
Right.
And even beyond stretching yourself, sometimes, like I know with myself, I got anxiety, I have depression, and every
Okay.
situation ain't always for me. But
Right.
Right.
sometimes I find myself saying yes just to spare someone else's feelings. And at the
Mm-hmm.
end of the day, it doesn't feel good to me. Y'all, I
Mm-hmm.
had the same situation kind of come up this week, with a family member wanted me
Okay.
to do something because it felt good to them, but it
Mm-hmm.
didn't sit right in my spirit.
right.
And
Mm-hmm.
so I had to trust myself and saying, nah,
There you
it
go.
ain't for me. But I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I struggled after that. I was like, should I have said
Ye-
yes?
That's
Yeah.
me. That's me.
Yeah.
Right.
And then I may call Kiara and be like, listen, what if this, that, and the third? And Kiara might be like, shoot, just say no. So it's
Mm-hmm.
like, yeah. And then Tracy, what's wrong? All right, so look, this person asked me to do, well, if you can't do it, you can't do it, Nitra. That's her with it. So yeah,
Yeah.
that's you
Yep.
second guess yourself after you do it. So I totally
Uh-huh.
get that.
Yeah. Yep.
Mm,
And it's a little bit of people pleasing in there too. Cause
yeah.
Yeah.
I battle with just how to say no. Because sometimes my no might be like 3 or 4 times in a row. Like no to this,
And
no
you
to
shouldn't
that,
have to
and then no to that
explain
too.
it.
That's true. That is so
You
true.
shouldn't have to explain why.
It's just a sense of guilt, a
But we
little bit
feel
of
like we
guilt that
got
come
to.
with it. Uh-huh.
To ease it, right? To be
Right.
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
I can't
Yeah.
because.
Uh-huh. When I really be
When
like,
it
no,
should just be, I can't.
Mm-hmm.
like
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
But it's so funny because it's so consistent across the board. You hear so many people say that, like going into multiple new years. It's like, I'm gonna say no. So it's like it has to be a little thing like across the board with people saying no. It's not as
Mm.
easy, you know what I'm saying? And I even try to like practice verbiage. like what is the verbiage, you know what I mean? To say
Yeah.
no, like not to hurt, because I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings either. You know what I'm saying? You want to kind of be delicate too, because some people they put a lot of pressure on you to
Yes.
say yes to things. So it's not just like a clear no. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So it's
Yeah.
Right.
like, how do you really say no? And like, I mean, no, don't ask me, don't beg me, just leave me alone after that.
Right.
Yeah.
I gotta
Yeah.
get real frustrated with you to just
Yeah.
give you a hard no. I can do it. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
I might not tell you I felt bad after it's done,
Right.
but
Mhm.
I can do it.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I think with and Tracy, I don't know if this is you too. You can let me know. It's been times where we've been in the salon and the person actually didn't come to their appointment or they missed their appointment. And it's like, y'all, it may be almost the end of the day and they'll call and be like, did I have an appointment today? Yes, ma'am. Your appointment was at 11 o'clock. And it's like, well, I'm almost finished doing what I'm doing. Can you take me? And it's
But the
like,
thing sometimes we see that they put in their phone calendar the date and time, and they still can't get it together to come on time or forgetting or whatever.
and,
And
and,
after
and
so many times, it's like, I don't want to have to explain, but no, I don't want you to come.
and I may
All
have
I want
something
to
to
do.
do, you know what I'm saying? And it may be something, it's been times where it's something that you really got to go take care of. So you done put your schedule. So it's like, all right, I'll be out by no later than I can be out by 6:30. And they may call you at 4 o'clock. I can be there at 5. I'm just
Yeah.
getting this done. And it's like, I'm putting myself on hold when I like just say no.
But
Like, no.
it's like saying we can't let someone else's convenience inconvenience us
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
or anybody,
Mhm.
That's true.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
So I'm really gonna practice that no this year. Yeah. If you late for your appointment, no. That's just
Yup.
all to it.
And we got to practice no and feeling confident in saying
Yeah.
no too. That's
Right.
my
Yeah.
biggest thing.
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah.
say it, but I might call my mama after I'm finished saying it and be like, "Oh, I can't believe I just did it. Was I wrong?"
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, I gotta find that confidence in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely. Definitely.
So I did hear this one lady, another hairstylist, was saying sometimes, you know, the no is the answer, but like you say, you try to find the correct way to say no. And she
Yeah.
was like, well, sometimes, well, I would really love to, but at this time, I'm not going to be able to. That ain't really what I'm feeling. At the time, like, no, I won't do
Right.
it.
The truth is, I really don't want to, and I'm not going to. But
Yeah.
Right.
That's
Right.
what you want to say. That's exactly what you
take
want
it
to
how you
say.
will. But
Yeah.
So Kiara, what was your next one?
Something that another thing that I've really been like is like all you have is now. Like that's that I've been I do like a lot of listening to like a lot of speeches, YouTube self-help stuff like that, read a lot of stuff. And the one thing that I'm grasping is like all you have is now. You know what I'm saying? Like plan for the future and stuff like that. But we spend so much time in tomorrow that sometimes it's okay to just enjoy now, like live in now, like not even to mention living in the past, but I mean, I'm speaking on like people that's just always tomorrow in themselves. Well, tomorrow. No, like learn that all you have for real is today. All you got is today to like make the best decisions, do whatever you want to do. All you really have is today, because tomorrow really isn't promised. Like we lost a lot of loved ones this year.
Yeah.
And you just wonder how many times you hear tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? So it's like in the sense of, too, saying no and your own self-healing and all of that stuff too. Like pick up the phone and call somebody. Like I'm trying to get better at that. Like I was one of those people that you could call like a bad friend, I guess, if for lack of better knowledge. Like I was the person that, I'll reach out tomorrow, or I'll do whatever tomorrow. When it's like, nah, pick up the phone and like reach out today. So I have gotten a lot better with that, and like not waiting to the new year to like now, like I'll text, like some of my friends and stuff like that, as to where my communication maybe not have been better in the past. Now I'm proactive with, let me check on such and such. Let me see how they doing, instead of just always waiting for tomorrow.
Yeah.
Right.
I like that. Okay.
Yeah, because we can't get that time back that's already passed.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Tracy, what was yours?
I was like, okay, at one point in time, I was exercising, so, to lose weight. I always tell me I want to lose my stomach. But anyway, I think that I'm not going to exercise to lose my stomach no more. It's just to keep my body moving, stay hydrated.
Yeah.
Keep my body moving. If it's 30 minutes, if it's just doing toe tap, something, walking around the block, walking at the track. Okay. Just because when we get older, we lose a lot of our body mass. If we don't use it, we lose it, So I think I'm going to continue to move in some kind of way just to keep my body flowing,
Yeah, I got you.
Yep.
Because let me tell y'all quick. So I went to a wonderful party last night. And y'all, like speaking on moving and stuff, like because I was going to the gym, like, and the thing is, I love working out. I just don't know why I can't make it to the gym sometimes. But anyway, I love working out. But last night I went out with some friends, and I was like, these are the same feet I had in my 20s. Like, there's no way possible I used to walk around on heels like this, up and down the stairs, from room to room in the club. It's no way these are the same feet. Like, the moment I got the car going to the building, my feet was like,
burning.
stood in one spot. My friend was like, let's go. We went. It was upstairs, downstairs. I went in, stayed upstairs for a little while. Oh, once I went downstairs, I'm like, who going back up the stairs with these things? Oh, no, sir. That is so true. Like, just moving to like keep yourself, because if you don't use it, you will lose it. I was like,
Yeah.
oh my goodness, I'm gonna have to just like wear heels around the kitchen sometime. We're being elevated like that. It was crazy, y'all. And I'm still recouping. It is middle of the day, and I'm still, my feet is still recouping from last night.
Cause I'm looking at you and I'm like, you okay? Did you go out last night? Yeah, child. So I'm like, okay, I get it. No more 20s.
Spring chicken days is over.
No more 20s.
Oh, these are go wherever I'm going to and sit down feet in these now.
And one thing about you, Kiara, you kept a pair of heels on, girl.
Girl.
Yes.
Jeans with a pair of jeans, a dress, skirt. Kiara kept some heels on.
And look, I didn't live them days, so I said, you know what? I didn't. Somebody asked me to go somewhere tonight. I'm looking down like, what type of dope flex do I have to put on?
Oh my God. Okay, so what's our third point? You want me to go first? Who going first?
I'm gonna
I
say,
don't know if I have a third one.
Huh?
Go with Tracy, because I don't think I got a third one.
Okay.
I'm gonna say,
Okay.
and I guess it still go with the whole time thing. Like, don't wait for nobody. Like, if it's something you want to do, your goals, or just you can do it by yourself, because the longer that you wait for the next person, you might not be able to do what you want to do. Whether it's going to the movies, going to out to eat, which I don't do all it by myself all the time, but I need to start, because if it's something I want to do, I don't want to be hanging around waiting for that person. They can't go. They got to find time to go.
Yeah.
And stuff has passed on. So
Yeah.
that's what I'm going to do.
I will
Okay.
go out to eat by myself. I like it. I don't know what it is. I just enjoy going out to eat by myself. Yeah.
I tried. I like go sit at the bar, but I feel uncomfortable.
I don't. I feel confident. I'm like, yeah, I ain't got no money, but it looked like I do. Yes.
Like Angela Bassett on Waiting to Exhale.
Yes, ma'am. Look, waiting on somebody to approach me so I can decline. I'm married.
Y'all, at confession time, I still have never seen that movie.
What?
Waiting to Exhale.
Oh,
Girl, stop saying.
I swear, I cannot tell you I've ever sat down and watched the movie. So that's something I need to do. Y'all looking at me like,
yes.
all right, so maybe we all need to do it. We maybe we need to make that a day, because I've never seen it.
I love
Honestly.
that movie.
Oh my goodness.
Gosh, yeah, I have never seen it.
Ooh,
I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna.
Have you saw it? You saw
Yeah,
it?
plenty of times. It's some movies I haven't seen before, but I won't admit them right now during this taping.
Tracy, have you seen it? You've
Yes.
seen it? Oh God, I gotta get on board.
Yeah.
No. Now it's been times where I've came into my mom's house and she's had, it's been on and I've seen pieces here, pieces there. But to say I've actually watched the movie all the way through, no.
I did not know that.
Yeah,
I
no.
Recited from the time that it come on. You get up on it. I probably could recite it from there all the way to the end.
At the bonfire, singing that song.
right.
Yeah.
Really? All right. I'm gonna have to watch it. Yeah, okay. All right. I'm gonna get it watched. Okay. So I'm my number 3. Okay, so my third one was sometimes it's okay to step out in the deep. And when I say that, I love the conversations that we're having. And in the same token, it's like, no, I'm okay. Like, no, I don't want to do it. But then it's this part of me that's like, no, come on now. You like to talk. Get your girls together and you guys do a podcast. So to me, honestly, this was stepping out in the deep. So, and just hearing the feedback from women that text or they may call and say, like, you know what you said really blessed me, or, that's right with this, with some of the things that we've talked about, that was stepping out into the deep for me.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying, like, it's okay to step out into the deep.
Yeah.
Like, God got you.
Yeah.
And as long as you got a supporting cast, hey, we're going to do the thing. So yeah, it's okay to step out into the deep. So that was my third one.
Well, I'm gonna just get my third one out the way. My third one was also, is like, just to understand that life is a journey. Like, and sometimes it's gonna be beautiful, and sometimes it's not. You just gotta embrace. I am the type of person, I live by the saying that most times, if it enters your mind, then maybe that's something that you should give a second thought to. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it's something that you think, like, everybody doesn't think the same. So,
right.
Just because God, I serve God. So if it's something that he speaks to me, he might not speak it to you. So if it's the fact that he spoke it to me, then maybe that's something that I need to visit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll bring up like plant-based eating per se. Like, everybody don't want to eat plant-based, and that's good. You know what I'm saying? But it was something that was like spoken to me, and I kept trying to like reason with it, maybe I shouldn't do it, reasons that I should. And then I just had to like let myself feel like, what do I feel best doing? So when we made that decision, that's just something that I enjoy doing, but I realized that might not be everybody's cup of tea. So your journey is beautiful as well as my journey is beautiful. We just all have to embrace that we all got different things that, that we do in life. And it's okay to, like, what is it? Like, I don't know, surrender to that.
Yeah. So, and I think me and you talked about that. And I think one of the things you were saying and me and you were talking about was, that's fine to do that journey, but don't push your opinion over on me and what I'm doing. If this is what I want to do, you know what I mean? Especially if I'm not asking you, we're just talking and you come out with, well, you know what? You don't really need to eat. If you just eat this and the third, I didn't ask you that. Like, I'm telling you what I'm doing. So yeah, me and you talked about that. That's cool, everybody's journey, but another person shouldn't push their journey onto you. We talk. To
just like let yourself be free to evolve. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I've learned too, like, piggybacking off of what you say, like, I don't gotta run my journey by you. Like, that's something that it's so crazy how, like, even as I'm getting older, like, and this is not, this is me personally, like with like hair weave and stuff like that. I always like have thought those are the things that make me beautiful. Like my hair weave, my lashes out to here or whatever, because that is kind of like what I brought in too. So I want to say Monday, I had took out the last twist that I had in. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to wear my hair like for the first time, y'all, in my entire life, in my entire adult life. Like, I stepped out the house with like my real hair. Some of them was 2-strand twisted. Some of them was braided. It was all different kinds of ways. But I felt so, I even called Nitra and was like, I feel so much more confident in myself, more naked. You know what I'm saying? All of this stuff had me, but some people be like, somebody did walk up to me and was like, where's all that luscious hair that you had, girl? That was nice. Because this is my way of expressing myself to the world, like the true Kiara. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm stepping into, even now, like, I wouldn't get on camera with like my eyebrows not done or this, that, and the third. But now I'm just trying to like step into like the true essence of my own beauty and like not what everybody else is selling me. And I'm not saying nothing is wrong with what everybody else is doing, because I've been there, done that. But I am saying that it's all right to be yourself, because I noticed that I get more like genuine compliments. And I'm like, so you tell me I should have been coming out the house with my hair looking like this all along? as opposed to putting on them lace fronts and doing all that, spending $400 or $500 on hair. I should have just came out the side looking like this. So it's nothing wrong with just like embracing and just being yourself. Like time out for what the media is telling us to be,
Right.
what the magazines is telling us to be. Girl, if you want to go get your BBL, go get your BBL. But if you don't and you want to keep your little booty committee, you do that also. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
We are
yes.
different. Stop
That's a
judging.
word.
Yes.
Like, stop judging people. Tell me I need to have this or I need to have that. Just be you, bro. Like, just be
Right.
And on the opposite end of that too, you have to also be prepared to defend your journey too,
Mhm.
because that what you just spoke on reminded me of my dad gonna be mad, but I don't care. So my dad had made a comment to me this week. He said, "Have you started gaining weight yet?" People that know me know that I have struggled with my weight. At one point in my life, I was 230 pounds. So when I got to a certain weight and I was confident in how I looked,
Mhm.
it was important to me, right?
Mhm.
But for him to say, like, he was so honest about it. He was like, "I just don't like you thin. I don't like the way it looks." And my dad, I had to tell him, "You have no place to tell me what you like about how I look."
That's right.
And he really, in his ways, he really genuinely believes that he has a right to express his opinion about how I look now. And he said, "Yes, I do. My opinion matters." And I had to tell him, "Sir, it does not. It
That's right.
absolutely does not
That's
matter.
right.
You can have it, you can keep it, you can express it, but it does not matter to me." I think he
That's
might
right.
be mad at me, y'all. But you have to be prepared to defend your journey because
Mhm.
it's your life, it's your
Yeah.
health,
Yeah.
it's your wealth, it's your confidence.
Yeah.
And one of the problems that I think I had growing up was looking for reassurance from other people.
Mhm.
So
Yep.
Right.
Key, like you
Yes,
said, once you
ma'am.
find it in
Yep.
yourself,
Yes,
protect it.
ma'am.
Don't let nobody
Yep.
take it
Right.
away from you.
Right.
Yes,
Because people
ma'am.
are always going to have their opinions of you, but you're the one that got to live with you. So
That's right.
that's my third
That's the
one. Thank you,
truth.
Kiara.
That's right.
And the thing about that, what you're saying it too, and the sad thing is, people get, I guess they get intimidated when you do come into your own.
Ooh, that's it
They
right
love it when, you know what I'm saying? They love it when they can say little things to you and it just kind of, but when you really like, wait a minute, I'm this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm all right. They don't know how to take it. So
No.
I don't like the fact that it's that we like to put each other down. It's like, no, time out for that. You know what I mean? Let that girl shine and do what she do. I just don't see why we got to be like that.
Yeah, and even when we see like our favorite celebrities, you see in the comment section, people say stuff like, "Oh, she lost too much weight," or "She gained
Yes.
too much weight." Going through my own journey made me realize that it is never anybody's place to tell you what they think is too much or too little, because
Come on
everybody's
now.
going to find their path on their own.
Mhm.
That's right.
That's
That's
right.
right.
That's right. That's right. I agree.
Yep.
But yeah,
Okay,
just be
ladies.
yourself, ladies.
Yes, be you. So, like I said, this is Christmas Eve. I would like to say thank you to everyone for tuning in. We appreciate you. Oh, please leave your comments of what your lessons learned, because the next time we'll go on, we can actually read some of them and see what ideas people, well, not ideas, what they came up with, their lessons. So please leave them in the comments. Subscribe, let someone else know about our show. Have a happy new year, and we'll see you in the new year. That's my sign off, ladies.
Happy New Year. Sorry about the noise in the background. That's a grandbaby.
Happy New
Okay.
Year, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. Love yourself as much as you love other people, y'all.
Oh,
Because
I
at the
love
end of
it.
the day, you got to live with you.
That's
So,
That's
right.
right.
happy
That's
That's right.
holidays.
That's right. And Merry Christmas, and like they all said, just be you. Like
That's right.
don't let nobody put you in no box. We only here for a little while. So
That's
live
right.
your life and do the things that matter to you. However, and just don't let nobody bully you into their world. And
That's right.
just peace and blessings.
Peace, y'all.
Bye, y'all.